Okay, dear students, in the previous video we discussed about how blood clots, we discussed about the coagulation process. In this video we are going to learn about double circulation and single circulation. So what is double circulation? Just look at here, it is an imaginary rough diagram of the heart and lungs and body parts. Look at here. So this box indicates heart. It is heart. These are the four chambers of the heart. We know it is right auricle, it is left auricle, it is right ventricle, and it is left ventricle. Then this is the vessel. What is the vessel? Which brings oxygenated blood to the body parts. This is body part. And what about this box? It is lungs. Okay. So this vessel carries oxygenated blood to the body parts. Almost the biggest artery, that is, it is aorta. So this aorta vessel carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to the body parts. Are you clear? That means it contains oxygenated blood, OB, oxygenated blood. Then when this oxygenated blood reaches to the body parts, these body parts utilize oxygen and the nutrients that are present in the body parts. Then the oxygenated blood converted into deoxygenated blood. That deoxygenated blood again carried to the heart. So it reaches to the heart. So this is vein. This is vein. This is vein. So this vein carries deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. So what blood pass through this vessel? Deoxygenated blood. Clear? Then this deoxygenated blood passes through the veins and reaches to the right auricle of the heart. So what blood present in the right auricle? Deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood present in the right auricle. When the auricles are contract, automatically the blood goes into ventricles. Yes or no? So then this deoxygenated blood goes to the right ventricle. Deoxygenated blood. When this deoxygenated blood enters the right ventricle, again ventricles start contraction and auricles start relaxation. Then when ventricles are contract, the deoxygenated blood present in the ventricle goes to the lungs. Deoxygenated blood. So from the right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs through the which vein? Through the which vessel? As this vessel nothing but a pulmonary artery. What is that? Pulmonary artery. So this deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs through the pulmonary artery. In the lungs, the deoxygenated blood converted into oxygenated blood by the oxidation. So then the deoxygenated blood converted to the oxygenated blood in the lungs. Then this oxygenated blood goes to the left auricle. So in this there is a oxygenated blood. So this process continuously takes place. But look at here, why we call this system as a double circulation. So double circulation, look at here. If you take any position at here and pass through that position, we will count how many times the blood flows through the heart. For example, if you start our journey from this place, then what will happen? Oxygenated blood flows from the left ventricle to the body parts, then body parts to the heart. One time it reaches to the heart. Then from the right atrium to right ventricle, then ventricles are contract. The deoxygenated blood again goes to the lungs and lungs to the again heart. Two times the blood flows to the heart. Then again left auricle contract and blood goes to the ventricles. Then ventricle contract, again blood goes to the body parts. Like in this process, the blood flows through the heart twice. One time from the heart to the body parts, second body parts to the heart. That is one time. Then heart to the lungs, lungs to the heart, second time. So two times the circulation of the blood takes place through the heart. That's why it is called double circulation. Are you clear? Double circulation, nothing but the flow of blood, the circulation of the blood through the heart twice times is called double circulation. Are you clear, dear students? So this double circulation you can observe in all organisms, in animals, human beings. So these are the examples of double circulation. I hope you understand. Let's go to discuss about single circulation. What is single circulation? The term single circulation explains itself. The blood flows once through the heart, single time through the heart. That is called single circulation. Look at here. If you observe the animals like fishes as well as some reptiles, in these organisms, the blood flows through the heart one time only. Look at here. If you observe their body structure, it is the heart. This box is heart. From the heart, the blood pumps to the each and every part of the body. Then this oxygenated blood utilized by the body parts. Then the blood becomes deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. So this deoxygenated blood goes to the gills because they don't have lungs. In fish, you cannot observe lungs. So they have gills instead of the lungs. This deoxygenated blood goes to the gills. In the gills, oxygen is added to the deoxygenated blood. Then that oxygenated blood goes to the heart. Look at here. There is single path, single time. It starts from the heart, again come to the heart. That's it. So the blood flows takes place through the heart a single time. This kind of circulation is called single circulation. So this single circulation you can find in the organisms, fishes and reptiles. It's enough. There is no matter more than this. So this is about single circulation. I hope you understand. Let's go to discuss about blood pressure, what we are listening in our daily life, the word BP.